Here's your daily Tottenham news, delivered by me, Harry Scarfe, football content creator, podcaster and Spurs season ticket holder. I have my own Tottenham podcast at 17 years of age called Scarfe Spurs Talk, and it's linked in this video. If you can check it out, it means a lot. But Chris, thank you for this opportunity. If you're new, please like, comment and share, as well as subscribing to the channel. Former Spurs midfielder, I've met him as well, by the way, David Howells, has had his say on Tottenham's current squad and just general situation, saying it can only come from the players who all scream my heads off in the stadium, but it has to come from them. He goes on to say to not have Dejan Kulusevski and James Maddison in the changing room all season has been a massive reason for where we are. But I do think Tottenham have the characters to stay up. I don't know if they're, those two will play again this season. Hopefully they do. But looking at the rest of the group, I think there's enough character, talent and hopefully belief to do it. Next then, Roberto De Zerbi is not expected to join Tottenham or any other club according to Sky Sports before the end of the season. The 46-year-old intends to avoid an immediate return to football following his departure from Marseille last month. Instead, he plans to wait to re-evaluate his options in the summer. Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano reports that Roberto De Zerbi has always been a main candidate for Tottenham in the summer if Spurs stay in the Premier League. Pochettino is another name on the shortlist along with Roberto De Zerbi. De Zerbi, though, is currently only a topic for June, not now, only a permanent basis. Times Sport report that discussions have been held with Roberto De Zerbi about taking over Tottenham Hotspur immediately before the summer, as well as the summer and beyond, with one proposal including a release clause in his contract to account for the possibility of Spurs being relegated. Tim Sherwood's had his say on Tottenham, saying, "I don't think it's too late. I would keep them in the Premier League. I believe that someone with common sense keeps them in the Premier League. They have the quality to be able to do it." Lastly, Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano reports that Tottenham are currently assessing internally their best options for the managerial situation to evolve in the next days and also then in summer, saying that Roberto De Zerbi is the favourite candidate for June and the Italian manager is open to discussions but only from the summer, and Marco Silva is also being discussed internally. That's your daily Tottenham news. Thank you very much for your support. If you want to hear more from me, I have my own Tottenham podcast, as I said at the start. It's linked in the video. It's called Scarfe Spurs Talk. If you can check it out, it means a lot. But please support Chris Cowling by subscribing and supporting him as well, in particular on socials. Thank you very much. Have a good day all, and up the Spurs.